Okay, how your homework should look. This one is the second part of my son Zach, who is now his junior college, his problem set 1. So it's the second half, and everything's not done perfectly on this, so I don't want you to think that this is the way that you leave it. Okay, this is the second page. I probably couldn't find this first page or something happened, but I just wanted to show you some of the good features that he did, some of the things I'm going to be looking for. First of all, you should always have your paper labeled, like problem set 1. That should be labeled. He even has the continued because it's from the other page. The other thing that you should have is what he has over here is he has his name by Zach. I don't care where you put your name, where you put the problem set, preferably at the top. I'd also like you to put the date. So it's just good for your portfolios. Your parents will like that if you have the date too. So you'd put the date, like today is September 3rd, 2012. So put your date somewhere on that. That's just a good habit to do. Okay, next thing, whoops, didn't mean to draw on my paper there. The next thing you want to do is make sure you label all your problems. Now you would start, he doesn't have the other sample I gave you, you have to do the practice problems. So you would have your practice problems. They should all be labeled, like he has here number 19. And then he copied the problem. See how he copied it? So you should be copying the problem down, unless it's a word problem. It's a really good habit to get into, to copy your problems. If it's a word problem, you don't have to copy it all. But if it's one like this, just about any other ones, you want to copy the problem down. And then you start working it systematically, one step at a time. So he did the first step, he did the exponents. And hopefully you know the order of operation rules. Remember this one, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So that means parentheses first, then exponents, multiplication, division next, and then finally addition and subtraction. And we'll talk about this more in class. So he did his exponents first, and he came down with an answer. And then he checked it in the back of the book. After you do the problem, I want you to go immediately to the back of the book and see if you got it correct. Now, I don't know if this is even correct because he has an X there. So I don't know if he went back and fixed it or not. If it's not correct, you need to go back into your problem and redo your problem. Look and try to find your mistake, where he made the mistake. I don't even know where that is right now. So you go back and you try to find your mistake in the problem and see if you can fix it. If you can't fix the problem after trying it 2 or 3 more times, don't give up too quickly, then go to the help board on my website, where you could actually bookmark the help board page. It's a website. You can bookmark it and you write down that you can't get it on the website. You would just put on the website, you would put down lesson 1. Someone will have lesson 1 written, either me or someone else in the class, and you would just write number 19. I can't get 19. That's all you have to write on the website. Okay, then he went down and he did the next problem. Look at how he did all these steps. This is necessary. You need to do all of these steps. And then he checked it to see if he got it right, and he didn't get it right again. This isn't really a good example. This is where I'm saying it's not a perfect example. You can see how he's doing all the work. It's nice and neat. It's organized. And if he didn't get that, if you tried it over a couple times and you didn't get it, go back on the help board and you would just put a little comma and put, okay, I didn't get number 21 either. So you could put those down, and then you have to come back and check, and usually by the end of the day I have the problems done that you didn't get. The other thing you can do, hopefully everyone's watching this video, is if you go on the help board and you're like, I got number 19, gee, they didn't get it but I got it, you can actually type in this problem on the help board and you get an extra credit if you do one of the extra credit points if you do one of the problems that someone else couldn't get before I get to them. So this is just a little sample of what he did. Here's another one that he did. You can see all the steps right now, and that's what I'm looking for. So that's about it. I just want to make sure that you do your steps, that you label your paper, and that you go to the help board. And Another thing with the help board and the comment page, I would suggest that everybody gets their own color. My corrections, my work will always be done in red, and then you guys can each pick a color. Like Noah picked orange, so he claimed it on the help board. So he just wrote on there, orange, Noah. So you can go on there and write your color, and then I'll save those colors. And then when I see work done on there, then I'll know who it belongs to. If you do someone else's problem, like say you do number 19 and you got it right, please put your name by it in case I don't remember your color or whatever. So that's just a quick example of how I want your homework to look. Don't leave anything blank. If you can't get it at all, at least write the problem. Blanks just infuriate me. So don't leave anything blank. You have to try it, and you have to eventually get it. You don't want to wait until class to ask questions, even though I'm going to answer lots of questions in class. It's really helpful if you go on and get your question answered before you come to class. So if you have any questions, you can either go on the help board and ask questions. I check that frequently. Go on the comment page and make a comment, or you can email me. So that's it for how to do your homework.